Hi guys, welcome back to Sleepwalker Relentless Night. This is episode 49. We're in the little house behind Quonset here in Coastal Highway. And yes, the sun is set. So this is a Relentless Night run where the days and nights have been lengthening, getting longer and longer. And this last day was about 9 days long. And this is the final sunset that's just happened. So we're into day 101, and the endgame state has now kicked in, where the moon is going to rise and it will never set, I think. So I don't know exactly where it's going to stop, but in my previous experience with Relentless Night, that moon will go up and it'll turn blue and just be locked. And that's our perma endgame state. So we've done a lot of preparation for this moment. We have some major caches of supplies, and I unfortunately a little bit distracted about where I put everything because there's so much of it. But we've got a lot of tools. We've got many bins of coal, 66 cold air. We've got 12 fur. We've got, that one's empty, but I think we have, some, good stuff. We got a couple of bedrolls. We got the bearskin bedroll, which is great. And a whole bunch of hides that are either cured or curing. Quonset hut's well stocked. And at least 2 of the fishing huts are well stocked out on the lake there. So it's going to be time to start. We've got a lot of fishing line ready, lures that is. And yeah, guys, we're going to discover what it's like, basically, the end game state right now. So trying to warm up. I think what I might do is I just noticed that this is down to getting close to the 70%. Let's put one into it. Cloth is not going to be a limiter for us long term, but yeah, the biggest issue with the end game state is travel. So, and it's actually not that warm in here. Okay, it is 18 degrees. That's pretty warm. But yeah, end game travel is going to be really hard. Like one of the big questions on my mind is, can we get more coal? And so going to Cinder Hills Mine, we're going to see if that's even possible. So last episode we did a final walk up to the bare ground on the far side of the map, and we kind of had a rough go, actually. We ended up starving, and then we kind of had to scramble to get back. We were trying to carry back a whole bunch of reclaimed, which I dumped over at the fishing hut. But yeah, we got jumped by a wolf on the way back. Almost got a struggle. I managed to get a distress pistol round off. We got 2 more, which is good. But yeah, it's cold, and we took a whole bunch of freezing damage. We're playing a Sleepwalker run. So Sleepwalker is sort of a community term for the mode where you only have daytime recovery on low, and there's no night condition recovery. Not daytime, sorry. Waking recovery at low, which ends up being 0.25% per waking hour. So we lost a bunch yesterday just accidentally. So we went from 92-ish, I guess, 93 to 82. Oh, it's not so bad. Okay, but that's going to be like 40 hours of waking recovery. It'll take us like 4 days to recover that. So, all right, we're warmed up again. I think what we're going to do is let's go take a peek outside. Okay, it's pre-blizz. There's still some light. I think what we're going to do right now is just a little stick run. Got my microbait. So the other thing about the end game is that the dogs will be reduced to 10% of their pre-end game state, which should be pretty scarce. And it also varies a little bit by, I think, temperature. So nonetheless, I do expect to see the odd dog around Quonset because there's so many spawns here. So let's do a stick run. It's pre-blizz, so I don't really want to go out in that. But, like, out. But let's just do a walk around. Enjoy this last light, guys. I did turn the brightness up in preparation for the dark. I turned it up to 130. Look at all these sticks. So 130 is, it's what I set it on during my, it's a crazy headwind. During my Relentless Night Mascus Challenge run, which was a Relentless Night run that started in the endgame state. Although it was a little easier in a way because it was on Interloper Recovery, which is medium day, low night, or sorry, low day, medium night, which is actually like really generous. And so it ended up being actually very survivable. We lived in the end game state and enjoyed it, actually. Well, okay, I didn't say enjoyed it, but we struggled through it and found a way to live. So that was a really good run. That was an interesting run for me. But yeah, with low condition recovery, you don't have the capacity really to move that much. Like with Sleepwalker condition recovery, because you just take so long to recover, you know? It's going to take, if you lose 30% of your condition, it'll take you weeks to recover it. So you really can't go too many places. That being said, you know, a trip to Cinder Hills and back might cost us 50% of our condition, but it could be doable. You know, when we finally run out of coal, it may well be worth doing. And this whole area has nice limb spawn. It also has some pallets there, I see, which are great. And the one thing is, if it wasn't blowing right now, I'd start a fire, because we can still... We're going to get a lull here. But I believe there's a blizz coming. I mean, this is definitely pre-blizz. But yeah, at this time of day, because it's not that cold, a stick fire could suffice to get us some logs. And yeah, but there's so many sticks here. We might as well get them now, let them start respawning. I should also take the slow sticks. Always a little nervous around here because of the short lines of sight. Potential for dogs to walk up. It's well designed for that. Alright, we're getting cold. I think we'll go sleep an hour. Let's go sleep in Quonset, and I'll do a quick review of what's in Quonset. Look at the sticks, guys, you know? So it's Relentless Night, so we do have a slightly bigger fire radius than normal. The radius of warmth for a fire is like, I don't know, 10, 15 meters. So you can potentially get 2 limbs in a single fire radius. And things like these pallets are definitely doable. So we'll try to exploit these pallets for sure when the time comes. Ooh, I was gaining the wind shake, guys. Let's try to go warm up a bit. So we've got a spare piece of meat there. Let's just do a quick review. It's nice and warm in here, guys. It's only a bit colder here than it is over in the coastal house. 26 coal, 9 reclaimed, and 119 sticks. Wow. And these are all empty. What's this? This is my cattail stock stash. I'm going to take back a few, because I burned those actually the other day, which is the first time in a long time I'd burned them. So match-wise, okay, we're a little low. Why is that? I left matches when I went walking, I think, last time. Well, let's take some. You know, eventually we are going to run out of fire starting options, so there's that to think about as well. And I think we broke a couple arrows. What's my arrow situation? That's enough, actually. And a couple of these whetstones are good to have. I think I will move... all the whetstones over. I mean, really, I shouldn't have too much here. Let's move everything. Like all this kit, let's move it back to the coastal house, because I think the coastal house is going to be our true kind of base. Yeah, the hooks are good. The saplings can stay here because, you know, let's move the cloth back. Let's move the, no. Let's move the cure leather back. And I suppose, yeah, let's move all our fire sources back. Because, yeah, this is no longer, we don't want it to be our kit base any longer. And you know what? Let's just take all our, well, there's only 14. We'll leave them here in case we get here and stuck somehow. There's a bunch of clothing here that could be ripped down eventually for cloth, but okay, we'll leave all that. And that's garbage. Okay, it's coming together. There isn't that much here. Now there's our reishi stash. Let's get this. Oh gosh, and our painkillers. Okay, reishi stash is not that big. It's really not. Stim.
Something's gotta go.
I don't know. The rest is junk. That's junk. And then let's take a look in here. We've got, yeah, so what's that? 6 hides, 6 guts, 5 rabbit pelts, and 4 wolf pelts. There's a couple more over at the other place. We've got a spare hacksaw here, which is nice. My hacksaw, I'm not using it. I must have dropped it over the way. 63%. And let's drop this. Drop these. So yeah, we're really sorted for arrows. How much is in this? 1 for 5. Let's put the other, just to consolidate, let's put these in.
Have to leave something behind.
Let's put the makings in here. Whoops. There we go. Because that probably won't be getting a whole lot bigger. Wait, let's sleep an hour. We'll carry everything over to the other place. I should probably do a long stick run. Okay, quiet it down just a touch there. So maybe we're going to have... Maybe this is a lull. What do you make of this? Suspicious, isn't it? 1 down, guys. You see, it's sundown, but it's sundown for a really long time. Yeah, I don't trust this weather.
I might have to
Our
drop
food
some
supply is good, but it's not infinite. All right, let's distribute out our kit here. So in here we've got... Oh, those should really go back. I guess, sorry, I should have them here because for repairs, right? I should bring over, unless I plan on making new pants, which I don't. I should haul all the others over. I've also got my whetstones here. Because this is kind of a repair cabinet, I guess. We've got the sewing kit. Let's hold on to that. That way we won't use our tackle. That piece of tackle is garbage. I'm just going to dump it. It's a risk. Fire starters. Okay. This can just be, for now, generic bin. Dump the flares. Okay, 1 flare. It's probably a waste, but... Reishi. Now, where's our reishi stash going to be? The kitchen would be right, eh? The fridge? Yeah, these don't degrade, so you don't have to worry. Let's take 2. Bit of an inventory bug there. 2 and 2. All right. Yeah, we've got... Oh, I've got the... Yeah, let's eat the meat. Oh, I did have a ton... Okay, I brought all the matches, right. Let's put all the matches back over here. Getting organized, guys. Yeah, there's an inventory bug. It's really annoying when this happens. It still persists in the current game. It's still... Bugs like this still exist in the Long Dark, even after huge revision to the game. Yeah, that wants to blizz. Let's try it. Hoping going in and out, changing the scene will... No, guys. This is crazy. Look, there's no way to... I've had this happen before. Many times, and I don't know what the solution is. Okay, there. Maybe that broke. Yes, you just had to find a page that works. Oh, so let's drop the best ones. Those are slowly degrading. What just happened? Okay, sorry guys. We got the 42 sticks. I guess I'll put those in the stick bin here. Wait, that's not the stick bin. That's the log bin. I guess this is going to be the stick bin. What's here? The coal bin. Alright, and so this is all curing. That's good. We do have the extra bear hide there, which is good. This thing, slowly degrading, you know? Never good, but it is what it is. Eat that. 23%. That's a nice piece of meat. Alright, so it's not blizzarding. It's still warm. I think we're going to go walk around and do a couple more sticks. It looks unsure of what it wants to do here. Let's do these. Just listening. The long sticks. We're warm in the windshade. Yeah, I mean... Are we in the wind shade? Yes, we are. So those are going to be really good. Any of those that we can do where we can do a log now. And we'll let this whole area relog. But clearing the these longer sticks is important because these might replace with regular sticks. It just got colder in the wind shade. It's not sure what it wants to do. So one thing we never encountered in the whole run was the moose, which kind of sucks, but look at all this, guys. This needs doing right here. Actually, better keep this out. Okay, it got a lot colder there. Let's just do it anyway. Okay, it's really blowing now. Let's do a quick walk around for a few more loose ones. Oh, I heard a distant wolf. They're out there still. They don't mind. This is still warm, I guess. Yeah, it'd be nice to get these logs. Let's go sleep a bit. We'll probably get
Fingers feel numb.
another... Now, one thing I should do, if possible, is break down some of these big pallets, I realized, because some of them take 2 hours to break down, and we won't get... The other thing are these, you know, 2 hours for 8. Like, that's actually some real wood. And all the chairs that can be done by hand, right? Because these eventually we won't be able to do because it'll be too cold in here and there'll be no... Let's sleep 2 hours, guys. Sounds like it stopped blowing. Let's go see. But yeah, it occurs to me that while it's still the interiors are not too bad, it might be worth breaking down all the furniture inside these places. It's going to cost us some hatchet, but not those things because they're wasteful. But that 8 for 2.5 hours. I think the pallets are 12 for the same amount. It's still cold. But like, let's see. Like this pallet here. Just 12 for 2 hours. That's a good deal. Let's try it. This got us in trouble last time. There we go. That was awesome, guys. Huge. A lot of wolves, guys. Still warm in here. Okay, we got hungry off that. Just to warm up. Yeah, because the 2 hour breakdown almost will never have time to do that. Like, later in the game. But yeah, in here it is an issue. 17 degrees, still a long way to go. I think we should do a house internal breakdown because you can't put fires in there. So let's go eat. Drop the wood. It's always a little spooky doing that. You know, you're advancing time. You don't know if a wolf's just going to come lurching over the hill. Yeah, these big pallet stacks here. Although there could be the reason those is they might have a shelterable fire spot that I could exploit. So maybe those I'll leave. But the house interiors, I'm really thinking, are going to be sketchy. So maybe we'll go try to knock off some of the house interiors before it gets too cold. Let's do a stick dump. Oh, come on, Hinterland. I know this isn't really your fault anymore because... Oh, there's 35 coal in that one too. Guys. Oh my god. So we have so much firewood. It's hilarious, actually. We gotta start filling these. This is gonna be the reclaim. Actually, let's do upper for... Oh no, there is no more upper. Alright, we're going lower for firewood. Just dump it, you know, guys. Dump it all. Wow. Okay, we're almost warm again. Let's eat. Cooked. Never ruined. It never ruins. So let's just check our hatchet. It's 67%. You know what? Let's take the hammer. Because it's repairable. And I want to go across the way and see if we can use it to bust that... let's go at the back. Bust that house. All that furniture down. Without losing axe condition. Been doing a lot of wind changing without... it's a limb. It's a limb. Oh, guys. Gnarly weather. Let's go. The blowing. This blizzard's been wanting to come for hours. It's just hanging out. Lingering. Let's get this thing squared away here. Oh, that was interesting. Oh. Yeah, it's really not sure of itself here. Okay, I do want to do more loose sticks, but let's go sort this out. Because this house, you know, we really shouldn't be coming back here. This house is garbage. Okay, we're warming up. Let's eat some. Cooked. Nice. So, the shelves. Let's go do some shelves. This thing. Yes, heavy hammer. 3 hours, 750 calories versus a bit of... Okay, you save 100 calories. Oh, that really tires. Sucks the water out of you there. And the calories. Let's just drop this stuff here. So 8 reclaim for that. It's blowing now. What about this? Same thing. Go. Oh, it's a roaring. Is it? No? It's just bright out. Okay, I need more food. I didn't bring enough. Go back. Oh, it cleared up. Wow, guys. The longest sunset here. Get in the shade. I'm gonna do another food run. I need to bring a lot more than that on these furniture breakdown missions. Look at this. These are juicy right here. Yeah, so I think Tomat L2 is doing some math offline and still haven't fully encoded it mentally, but it's like something like 18 minutes per stick for me with all the bonuses we have. You know, temperature bonus, fire bonus that we have, and so on. So, oh, it is a weird pre-aurora. Cool. This is interesting, guys. It seems early for it. It's the beginning of the night. Pushing the boundaries there. Beautiful, guys. What a scene.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Cold as anything, but wow, you know? Stand behind this for a sec. Wow. That's something. What a scene, guys. It's the end of the world. Let's go. I'm going to take damage here. We're running out of cooked meat here, unfortunately. There might be some out at the hut. So let's warm up a bit. We got more of this. Gosh, that bug is getting really annoying. Nice. And let's drop some more sticks. Bugs kind of drive me insane. Yeah, great amount of resources we have here. Oh, water issue. Let's sleep 1 hour. We'll power warm, and we're going to do more of the same, guys. More extreme stick collection. I suppose I should walk out to the hut and see if I manage to cook anything. And ultimately, I should probably take the heavy hammer out there, but the heavy hammer is going to be super useful. I should focus here because it feels like 16. See, it's getting colder in here. Oh, nice. 43 calories. It's a microbait. Microbaits, guys. Yeah, let's. Oh, it's warm. It's warm out, guys. Let's walk out to the hut. I mean, this is one of the last times we'll be able to just relax, you know, and walk in a chill way. I think I heard a distant loon. Roar birds. It's a little bit of a walk to this hut. So yeah, if we have to cook, we have to cook. I guess the big question is that whether we have to fish. I think I still want to take advantage of this weather to do some more building harvesting. But it's beautiful out. Great weather. Okay, we're good. Let's take all that. And, okay, we're bringing the hammer with us. There's a lot of wood here, guys. It's great. Oh yeah, we had another meat stash here. While it's warm, I'm going to move this.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Look at that. Wow. That's prime stink right there. Lake's empty, though.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
It's heavy. So this is now... You see, there's not much meat here, actually. Without this huge pile, we'd be SOL. Okay, this is raw, raw, raw. Let's do more raw, raw, raw. Be careful I don't eat that by accident. And let's drop a little cooked here. That's cooked. Eat it. All right, let's go back. We'll finish that house off for reclaimed. But yeah, this is amazing weather. So we got some limbs along the way. Those could have been processed now, actually. But yeah. There's something dead up there. It's got to be a corpse, though. I just want to clear this for loose sticks and long sticks. What's that there? Oh, some extra wood. That's nice. Look at this, though. Because this is going to be the prime. I'm just checking. Make sure nobody's walking at me here. We got to go soon. Yeah, this kind of stick here we would never be able to crack. Uh-oh. Let's go now. Because, yeah. I'm going to leave this pile of logs here. I have to just kind of semi-remember that it's there. I don't think I can stop for this stick. What a beautiful start to the permanite, eh? I mean, during the permanite, this is going to be like a daytime for us. So, of course, the biggest thing will be remember not to break the heavy hammer. Getting a little close here. The hypo. Just taking it a little wide because I'm expecting dogs to be tracking me up in here. Yeah, it'd be nice to clear this whole hill for sticks. And maybe get these pallets too, but let's see what we get. But yeah, inside this house, there may be no way. I guess, you know what? Will it ever get cold enough in this house to not have a couple hours? Ooh, it's dark. Okay, let's do this. Check the heavy hammer real quick. Its condition. 59. So what does it come down when we do it? Okay, right-handed. Okay, it's bright in here though. 59 to 58. 1%, guys. That's amazing. Heavy hammer's where it's at.
I'm gonna need to rest.
Yeah, let's go do that. We unfortunately we can't get away from it. Look at these shelves. We gotta do them all. There's a lot of shelving units in here. Got a bit of water. Eat some of the bear. It's good condition bear, actually. And I think we have no choice but to, like, sleep. Okay, is it still 14? It's still very warm in here, so we do have lots of time to do this. It's kind of a question whether I should be doing this closer to the edge of the ability to do it, or should I be doing it now? But I'm not that good at estimating that sort of thing. Let's put another 5 in. Go for full rest. Okay, Blizz. It's going to drop down in here a little bit, maybe. Anyway, let's eat. Awesome. Now, unfortunately, we're out of water again now, so... Alright, let's take these down. So it's 58% hammer. Oh, requires light. I forgot. Oh dear. So yeah, the aurora is limiting that way. Oh, yeah, that slipped my mind. And that means we can't do much. Like there's a chair maybe? Light as well. Anything with a tool. All right, well, let's tear these down. Make ourselves useful here. Just double our cloth haul. And yeah. Oh, so the aurora is going to be interesting. The aurora is actually quite useful then for eliminating interiors. Not quite a life supply of cloth, but close. Alright, that bought us a little more sleep time to work through this blizzard. This thing is can't be done by hand. Alright. Yeah, guys. Oh, the moon's blue. Okay, the moon's blue. So what does that mean? Does it mean it's stuck there? Come on, Blizz. Oh, we're kind of stuck. I guess we can do some... Love to repair this, but we can't. Let's drop this... Gosh, guys, can we do anything? Like, no reishi prep. I guess we should sharpen our knife. So we'll have to keep an eye on that moon. If the moon stops there, that's an extremely warm scenario for Endless Night. I really, in a way, hope it doesn't. Because that would be extremely anticlimactic if it... climactic, sorry. If it... Okay, I'm assuming there's no wolves, so let's go. Let's just walk this. Go back here. I mean, we could start cooking, I guess. It's gonna happen pretty soon. But yeah, in here it's 10 degrees, guys. If that's Endgame, then that's, I will say it's quite disappointing. Really hope it's not. Okay, so food-wise, what are we looking at here? Just one more steak. Can we repair the heavy hammer? We don't have any... I'm amazed that I don't have any fur here, somehow. Okay, well, let's go across the way then. Oh, I should probably be taking this over. We have enough water here. Let's take that. Now I don't remember if I have 2 across the way, but we're about to find out. Yeah, let's go. The blizzard being, you know, safe travel weather, in a sense. Alrighty, so in here, guys, like it's -9, feels like 14. Balmy. Absolutely balmy. And frankly, outside it wasn't that bad either. So it's a little bit brighter in here, which is nice. That's kind of the way this cottage is bright, but It's not actually visible though, I don't think, but for our purposes, you know, we turned up the brightness. It seems cozier. Can we repair this? Oh, requires quality tools. Well, that's first I knew about that. Okay, let's go across the way then. I was going to drop the cloth here. All that, I only had 16 cloth. It seems like there was more, didn't it? Okay, we maxed that little bin out. Let's drop the reclaimed. Sorry, where's the reclaimed? We're down here. Yep. Inventory bugs. Just that one pane for some reason. Yeah, drop it all. And I had a little bit of fuel. I think the fuel maybe should be back at Quonset. Oh yeah, I was going to check the pod situation. Oh, it's too bad that there's no pots here? Do I have one at the... Oh my gosh, guys. It's a very unfortunate dark spot. There's no pots here. Okay, this is cured. Okay, so we're gonna keep a gut stash here. One of them's cured. Cured. Felt like there's one in there that's cured, but we'll wait. We're patient. This drawer's getting pretty full. But yeah, this is kind of like a raw material stash. Let's do it. Almost warm again. So we'll go back and repair with the quality tools. Good to know about that. So it's not infinitely repairable. Because the quality tools will get you stuff. It's just interesting. I didn't know that. Very blue blizzard. I mean, I could spend some time topping the clothes up, but I think we might need fire for that. Let's take the tools, and it's going to tell me we need light for this, right? 30 minutes. Yeah. All right, well, so sleeping an hour. We have to wait for the next aurora for that. Interesting, eh? So the aurora is really important. Endgame. It's hugely important. Okay, so I think considering that we can't repair, I think we should cook. I think perhaps we should just go start working on fishing. I really hope I have a pot out there. That's the one thing I'm not sure about. But we have enough to walk out there now, so let's... Oh, I need a bedroll if I'm going to go out there. Right. Yes. We could afford to be a little more food on this side. It's still full bliss, guys. Let's go get the bedroll. We'll take it back out to the little hut. It's 3 down in the wind shade. Or sorry, 2 down in the wind shade. I could almost cut this. No. Not even close. Alright, well, we tried.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
So let's take this thing out to the hut. Let's sleep a bit. Can't sleep. Yeah. Nice stuff. Alright, well, let's just warm up then, however we have to. Oh, I've got all those, the meds too. Let's drop these. Okay, we'll carry around that. The fur, darn, I'm carrying that fur around. I forgot to drop it. across the way. Oh, we need to warm up. Oh, that was good. That was amazing. All right, let's walk it back. I know it's a pain, guys, but we'll walk the fur back. Post bliss. It's almost still like twilight. It's like it didn't actually get fully dark. It's more like endless dusk at this point. I'm pretty sure the in Relentless Night, I'll have to check, but in Relentless Night, the Endgame night situation was very dark. It was like dark. It was night. Drop the fur. Alright. Okay, so let's warm up just a touch here, and then we'll go... Let's do our very first fish off, guys. We might as well train up fishing and see how that goes. Let's just wait a sec. Okay. Off we go. Recycle can. What's the story on food? We've got a little bit of bear meat left. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, I think this is... It's a test of our navigation skills here. 3 down. Okay, I could see it. Okay, there's the... So this is our guide. If you walk this way, it should make it. Hard to see, though, I will say. Wow. Yeah, it's definitely tricky to see. Like there's a lot obscuring our vision here, including our breath. Okay, so I'm gonna drop the microbait here. Start a fire now. Let's put a couple of sticks. Let's see if we can overcome it with sticks. Oh, we did. Okay, we got a pot here. Good. Let's use the loose match. And let's crank it. So, sorry. 218 to 236. So that is, yeah, 18 minutes per stick. But there's the 2-to-1 burn bonus, so it's more like 30 minutes a stick or something like that, guys. So this should be a very long fire, by all accounts. And it's warm already, good. 7 degrees, 8 degrees. So we got a bit of water, but let's do a bit more. Let's take the 62 and the 96. Can you repair a pry bar? No, you can just harvest it. That's too bad. Alright. So let's I suppose I better cook a little food too, but the first break is a big one, eh? Alright, what do we got? 38 minutes? Well, let's do an hour. I know we're not supposed to do an hour, but... We're supposed to do 3 hours. Oh, that worked. Okay, so let's... I'm just going to stack these guys outside. I'm going to do 1 piece of bear meat just to get us some food on the go. And do another hour. Okay, so we're gonna try to do 3-hour stints now. I mean, 2-hour stints would be better because we're not gonna burn our water off, but yeah, that seems a bit darker, but the moon's not any higher in the sky. It's 2 down, guys. Okay, it's chilly, but it's not. We'll see how cold it gets. It'll be interesting to know. Let's put some time into this. Let's grind this a bit. So I'm going to do a bit of water manufacture here. Can I get this, like... There we go. You can't effectively rotate this thing. You got to go like this. There we go. Okay, so 3 hours. Let's do 2 hours, and we'll do 2 hours in the hole. I can't remember if you're supposed to continue or stop. I think you're supposed to stop. What do we have left here? 2 hours? Yeah, the 2-hour interval is a good one. Keep a few sticks just because they're good for fire starting. Let's do another 2 hours. Uh-oh. Okay, stymied. Nasty weather starting up here. Okay. 5 liters. Let's just try to stack these up. I know I should wait for better light for this. In the morning, when it gets light, our stack's going to be ugly as anything, but... Yeah. Symmetrical water stacking, guys. Alright, let's do another 2 hours. I mean, I could just push for the 3, but... But I am going to stop if we get one. I think that's the right strategy. Blizz, guys, blizz. 28 minutes. That's a little awkward. Alright, so... Yeah, we're running through the fuel there. Let's do a fur. There we go. Big, juicy fur. Nice. So we're getting trout. I'm going to say let's cook a few of them. They're real quick. But yeah, we have an insane amount of food here. That was annoying. I don't know what just happened. Okay, drop. Oh no. Yeah, it's really messy, guys. Just note to self, I have to drink all this now. 6 minutes. Let's just eat that trout. Yeah, the trout are small. Let's do them. 25 minutes, they're tiny. Okay, that'll be... See, the thing is, I'm using up pry bar condition. What's my pry bar at? 60%. So, let's check what it is to clear it. 60%. So maybe clearing it's nothing, or it's proportional to the amount that's done. I'm not sure. That would make sense. Yeah, but the fish cook is super annoying. They're tiny. Let's just get rid of them. We'll get the oil out for whatever reason in case you want to make some quality torches. 27 minutes. Okay, let's just test this again. 60 still. So it could just be that you need 100% of that hole to do whatever the thing is. It'd be interesting if there's a sub-threshold amount that you can do it. The other thing that's nice about fishing is it's not affecting our knife, so we can... I know we don't have to use the knife, we can just use by hand. In fact, I should have just not, you know, used the knife, but... should just go by hand, although time is always of the essence. I don't know. There's this and that that you can argue about. Which way is best? 22 minutes. You get a little bit of oil, but I was really hoping to get like a salmon out of this. Alright, let's get back to this. So, pry bar. 60% still. That's interesting. So maybe it's only if it fully fills. What was this? Another trout. Maybe it's the spot we're in. So let's take a quick look at our fishing scale. It's slowly coming along. We did the best we could by reading a bunch of books. This heater on this. Let's do 60 guys still. So that little refresh doesn't seem to affect it. It's sub-threshold maybe. I gotta drop that. So guys, I don't know. It may be just me, but that moon does not look like it's moving to me. It looks static. Okay. So let's drop the water here. And what we're going to do is a little temperature test. I'm going to put one of these pieces of bear meat on here. We're going to take a little walk. It's beautiful out. It's officially night, so the sun did set. We're just outside the radius now. And indeed, it's 2 arrows down, guys. Matt was wondering about this, whether we get 2 arrows down. And so far, it's 2 arrows down. Which means... it actually means that if this stays like this, guys, if this is the end game, then I'm sorry, but it's going to be too easy. Okay, a little bit of wind coming in. What it would mean is that we basically get travel weather. Like this is travel weather essentially. With a buff, you know, you could walk. Let's go get our rabbits harvested here. I would have thought for some reason that permanent night would have been with the moon straight up. But even that wouldn't be as bad as the moon closer to the morning. But this is essentially one of the warmer times of the night. Snare farm's hurting over here. Badly. Yeah, because we didn't check it much. So the weather's just demoed it. Totally demoed it. But anyway, there's a little gut resupply. Sorry, where's my hut? It's over here. Difficult to see, but... so there we are, walking back from the snare farm. And we're probably going to make it back well within a full tank of temperature in good weather. Now, I shouldn't speak too soon. Because what it really comes down to with the Endless Night is, can I harvest firewood without taking cold damage or significant cold damage? You know, like, can I just walk over, and we should try that next, is can I walk over to the shore and do a log, you know? Let's try that. Let's go warm up and try it. I need to sleep a little bit, but you know, you'd have to wait for the still weather, obviously. But 2 bars down, I have a feeling we could. If that's the case, we pretty much could survive forever. Like, you know, we could walk to,
Can't feel my hands.
you know, we could easily walk to, okay, it got a little bit colder there with the wind, but we could easily walk to Cinder Hills, with buffs. Okay, warm here because we just entered the radius. Nice, so that thing's got 9 minutes. Let's pull a piece off this rabbit. So if we do it by hand, 18 minutes, yeah, go for it. Okay. Let's do that. Take that, actually, sorry. Where's the one, the big piece? Yeah, let's do the rest of the rabbit. We'll wait for this to go. What's it going to be? 21 minutes? You know, just rip it out by hand. Good. Okay, that thing's got to be taken out, but
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
okay. So, yeah, we gotta sleep. Let's do that. And 3 hours in the fire. Okay, let's put 2 hours on this. 2 hours here. Oh, beautiful aurora. Wow, guys. That's nice. So it's 2 hours in the fire. That's good. Let's go. Let me take my micro. Let's go try to break a log down and see what happens. Okay, we're out of the... Oh, 3 down. It's a little bit of wind. Negative 19. So let's see if we can find a piece of wind shade. Oh, guys. Wow. It's amazing. Fortunately, I just did all these logs, so... Shoot. Well, we could definitely do a stick, right? Let's try it. No. So we could not do a log. Not in the wind, at least. In the shade, maybe, because it's 2 down. I still don't think we could do a 45-minute log. Wow, guys. That's pretty epic. So I don't know. I feel like it's weird. It's a weird intermediate. I actually kind of like it in a way, because what it means is that travel is not completely locked down, but it's buff dependent, and we have a limited number of buffs. And, you know, and we still have to do, I don't know if we need coal for logs, so the coal requirement might be gone. Anyway, let's rest a bit more here. 2 hours. Let's do some more water. Let's get crazy with it. But, okay, sorry. So the big other thing is that we don't need, like, indoor will always be able to sleep. So I didn't need to go break down all that stuff that I broke down in the house beside Quonset. I could have just, you know, gone with the way we had it. and waited till... I could always do it. It's going to be warm inside. If it stays like this, it looks like it hasn't moved, guys. I'm going to say it now. It looks like it hasn't moved. Slightly shocking. It's almost like what you need are degrading interiors. Okay, Aurora's over. It was a nice one, though. It's weird because when we were playing Mod Soup, we played Relentless Night, and it was extremely cold. But I think part of that is that I'm just remembering the morning temperature, like the early morning temperature, which was like negative 147 Fahrenheit or something ridiculous like that. So I could just be remembering that trauma. I should get this gut back. 97. It's coming back slow. Let me just check this. I'm curious about this. Throw a cedar on. I mean, you burn through a cedar stack pretty quick. We did that. Let's take this. So, let's see if we still have 60 after this. 60 still, guys. Interesting. Let's cook a piece of bear meat. That was a salmon, guys. How bad is that carcass? Okay, I better rip it down now. Let's cook the salmon. 20 minutes. They cook quick, eh? It's wicked. Yeah, let's tear this hide off because we're about to lose it. Maybe a 20% rabbit, but it's 100% hide. Is that true? Yes. So yeah, like I'd be inclined just to stay here until, you know, until we get more fish, you know, just to keep fishing. Like, it's almost like we could live off fish right now. Like, let's do, we have enough water. Like, I'm not going to do any more water. Let's just do a little more fishing. 2 more hours. And yeah, I know 3 hours is the sweet spot, but... yeah, I wish I'd done 3 hours. Let's put another fur on. I really want to push this. So the idea is that with 3 hours, you should be guaranteed a fish. That's the sort of folk wisdom on this. I had some stuff on me. It's a big piece, too. Microbait, salmon. Alright, let's do the 3 hours. So we should be guaranteed a fish. Now, it takes 375 calories to do this. Okay, so there we got one. 500 calories. So that definitely was profit. Let's do another 3 hours here. But yeah, guys, I'm going to say that the moon's locked. It's like we're getting a fish at the halfway point, which is excellent. That's good. All right, guys, so 1 hour left. How much... Sorry. What I was trying to check is how much skill do we need left? Okay, we're coming up to 3. So I think once you get to fishing 3, it's going to be really, really efficient. There's an hour left in the fire. So let's do another 2 hours. And actually, salmon, you know what I'm going to do is let's wait for a soft spot in the weather. Non-windy. At the expense of one of these. Okay, let's cook a couple of these. "28 minutes. Break down of these. Yeah, I just want to get a point where we can actually walk back. But look, that moon, guys. I don't know. Well, it's been a couple days now. And it looks pretty steady. So I think for whatever reason, Shieldheart decided that the endgame should look like this. I can only imagine why, but... Okay, this could be our interval here. No, that's gonna blizz. Let's continue this just a little bit, guys. I know it's going on here, but... Put another cedar on. "34 minutes? I bet you I can sleep an hour without it burning. Yeah, way clear. Okay, it looks like... Let's go a little bit longer. I want to see no wind. I don't know what to make of that. That weather's kind of weird, but... Let's keep going. Sorry, guys. I know. I know. 3 hours? Actually, 6 hours. So let's sleep for... Let's sleep for 3. I'm asking for a blizz here, but... Yep. There we go. Okay, well, that's fine. Blizz don't bother me. Interestingly, if we spend our life out of the fishing hut, I think maybe the wolves won't despawn. Be a little bit careful about our gut. It's okay, though. 4 hours. Let's do some more fishing, guys. Best way to kill time in this game. Just like that. Trout. Okay, there's a micro piece of rabbit here that's got to go. Just because it's taking up too much space. It's a tiny little fish. Let's see if we can't do... There's a lot of these little ones. Alrighty. I'm looking for a bigger one. Okay, coho salmon, nice. Put it in. 20 minutes, guys. Okay, let's gamble. Hoping that it gives it 45 minutes of post-cook. Simmer. Yeah, it was great. Worked out great. All right, let's do some fishing again, guys. So okay, 59%. So we just lost a percent on the crowbar, but that's really, really reasonable. Not repairable though, but we're doing really well with fishing. Like, this is no concern here.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy.
Okay, they were taking me to the P limit there. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this... An hour left. Let's sleep for an hour. I'm being wasteful with the wood, guys, but it's because I feel like the pressure's off. Kind of wants to blow again, but there's another hour. I don't suppose this one. Yeah, this is good. Sleep. Should just work out. All right, 33 minutes. Let's leave that bedroll here. No decoy. That's my decoy. 17. All right, let's walk it over. Yeah, so this is cold. You know, negative 19. That seems to be pretty constant. Even with a little bit of wind, you know, you're dealing with negative 19. Negative 14 to negative 19, depending on wind chill. Very reasonable weather. Now, we don't have infinite, you know, buffs. But honestly, you could travel on that. Like, that's travelable. Especially if you have buffs. If you want to work your buffs. Coal and stuff. Highly travelable, I would say. So, it changes things, guys. I must say that I am disappointed, I think, that the end game is really pretty benign for us. That we were more than prepared, and we could have handled it a lot colder. It kind of ended a lot earlier than I thought. In the evening, that is. Let's stash this fire. And we'll get a little bit of cook going here. I mean, this cabin is so cozy.
Come on. That's done.
All right. Let's get a little bit of meat here. What do we got? Wolf? So yeah, this house is going to be super warm. Let's put on sticks. And, you know, we'll just do a massive cook here. Okay. Let's let that sizzle. I'm in no hurry. All right, guys. So, is that Timberwolf Mountain? Yeah, that would be Mountaineer's Hut there. Neat. Never really looked at that. Get your wool. Oh, you got your deer there. Nice. Deer of Coastal Highway. Cool. Pancakes, guys. Oh. So, day 106, guys. So the sun went down here-ish. So we're well into the night in the sense that that moon icon is not going to move at all. So I'm pretty convinced that the weather's stuck at this point. So I'd say that, I hate to say it, guys, but that's the end of the run. You know, like in a way, we can continue to live and use our stuff and here, but this base is way over prepared. So, I mean, I don't think there's any reason just to grind through all our supplies. Like we could, but what's the interest in that? You know, I think in terms of a run, this pretty much ends it. But let's just take a quick review. We started in Ravine. So then we went to Mystery Lake, through the dam, to Pleasant Valley, up to Draft Dodgers, to Timberwolf Mountain. We probably summited Deer Clearing. Yeah, we summited Timberwolf Mountain. We spent a day just crying on the summit, probably breaking down kit and stuff. Back to Mountaineer's Hut. We went to Pleasant Valley. This is all by day 10, so that's pretty intense, pretty good. Summit by day 10. Went to Pleasant Valley, Rural Crossroads, up to Cinder Hills, back through Ravine, Hydro Dam, and I think I remember day 15 was cold in the dam. Day 16 is still in the dam. 17 to Mystery Lake, and then to Forlorn. Up to the waterfall area, I guess. Is that the Hat Creek, maybe? And Marsh Ridge, yep. Then down to Poacher's Camp. We did Spence. Probably did our forge, assuming. Yep. And then went back to Mystery Lake. Back to the Hydro Dam. To Coastal Highway. And I want to say that since then, look at this, Coastal Highway. Cinder Hills, Coastal Highway. A lot of Coastal Highway guys. I think we took a bad injury in Coastal Highway and we had to recover. Like the condition range here was, 38%, 20%. Day 37, we took a savage beating of went 90 to 4%. And we spent, look at that, over 2 weeks more. 3 weeks recovering. We never got out of Coastal Highway until we went to Desolation Point for the first time. We started computing the sundown. This is around when I'd rejoined the run. So that was all in the 3-4 years ago period, and this is more recent. And basically we just did Desolation Point and Coastal Highway. So we had a really limited run. Let's take a quick look at the map. So just to illustrate that, started in Ravine, went to, where did we go? Went to Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf, back to Pleasant Valley, Mystery Lake, Forlorn, Forged, and then back to Coastal Highway. So it was really a narrow thing. And then we did Desolation. So we've done the sort of southeast portion of the map. We've not done Mountain Town, Broken Railroad, or Hushed River. So I think that leaves two options for us guys. One is, new run, which I think probably might be maybe the best option in a way. But the other option is to go and try to, within the Relentless Night itself, given that it wasn't a complete lockdown, do those other regions, transit to there, pack up and do a journey, which it would end up being a very coaly experience, just from living from coal to coal. But before we do that, I probably want to level fishing to 3 just while we're here. It's close, just so we had it, and because the food should be scarce. But I don't really know if our Timberwolves Everywhere run is any indication. At the end of Relentless Night, the animal dive sometimes is kind of weak, and there's remaining animals, so we'll see. But yeah, so it would mean going to Mystery Lake to Trapper's Cabin through to Mountain Town. And that would be doing Hushed. Broken Railroad, we'd have to, Broken Railroad is always it's a forlorn place, so. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm more inclined perhaps to move on to a different run. You know, like the new updates out, the DLC. You know, like I was considering working on a mod soup, like a new mod soup. Now that Hinterland apparently is finished with the game, we'll see. Like I'm sure they're going to drop another patch or two, but the mods are about to catch up, and we'll probably get to the point where we can, you know, kind of. I want to say get like a final version of the game, like. And then the mods will be permanent, right? So we won't have to worry about them breaking it every time they update it, and all the frustration that goes with that. I mean, guys, it's terrible to have this, but this is fundamental to the Long Dark. Is you prep for some challenge that never comes, you know, and you get these insane stockpiles like what we have now, you know. And then ultimately, what happens if you do die is you end up going out and face checking a wolf. You know, you get ambushed, and that's that. And so this is a classic experience for me. How many times when I was learning the game did I, you know, go out and get mauled after setting up the best base ever, which this is, the most comfortable loaded survival base, and then just lose it all in an instant and really never get to use the like hundreds of matches I stored, or look at all this great kit, you know, 3 stems, all these, you know. Preparing for a whiteout that never happened. I mean, part of what I was hoping for this would have been like a sort of real whiteout challenge where the game goes to a point where you actually have to use your stash. In the stock game, there's no instance where you ever really have to use your stash or create a stash. You don't have to create a stash. You can be itinerant in the Long Dark. And, you know, building bases and customizing and getting comfortable, it's just to give you that sense of coziness. It doesn't have any functional purpose in the game. And that's true even till today. So with my mod quest, I've always been looking for essentially an end game that will guarantee kill you or pretty much keep you on the run, even when you do this, even when you build these crazy stashes, you know. And I've always wanted like a whiteout type situation where you have to you get some warning like a few days out, and then there's like a massive blizzard, like an extreme shutdown blizzard that, you know, locks you, like in the whiteout challenge, but built into the real game. So you kind of have to be prepared for these things, but for some reason they never implemented that. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you think we should do. I have a feeling people are going to say let's start a new run, let's get going on the mod soup idea. And so if so, I can definitely start paying attention to that. But if you do want to, for some bizarre reason, transit in the dark of night here, we could. I mean, you could also just go watch the Relentless Night Masochist Challenge run, which was essentially that. But anyway, guys, it's been a huge pleasure. Sorry if I disappointed you. Like, I didn't mean to. It's just that this is where Relentless Night ended. It ended in essentially the early night. And it will be a gentle night. But I really appreciate everybody that was here with me through this bizarre series that ran over, I think, like a 4-year time period. We started like a bunch of years ago, and for the longest time it's been bugging me. You know, what should I do with this series? You know, should I kind of wanted to know. I wanted to know what would happen now. What would happen if I followed this to its actual conclusion? And yeah, it's good to know. You know, it's good to know that this is what the actual conclusion was. I learned something about RN that I didn't know. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, let's cut it there. Thanks so much for watching. It's been a huge pleasure, and I'll catch you next time.